People pay for progress. They want to go from where they are today to that future state. The shorthand that I have found works better than anything else to help people get there and to help design your community is the best year ever. In this module, I am going to talk about the best year ever. People in transition pay for memberships, they buy courses, participate in challenges, and they go to events. They do that because they want progress. And it turns out that people pay for progress. The best year ever is what you are promising your members in terms of progress. And the reason that we talk about it and look at it as your best year ever, because you want something that is exciting. You want something that is memorable, and you want something that is specific. It is okay to create those stretch goals, those bigger than life ideas when you are beginning to talk about that community that you are creating and those paid memberships, those online courses, those challenges, and those events that you are designing. It's okay if somebody doesn't reach these new heights, but by setting them up, you're creating a totally different conversation where you have the opportunity to stand out. I'm going to show you a couple of examples of best year evers, but I'm first going to start by showing you some questions that are going to help you get to your members' best year ever. And what happens when you are able to deliver your members' best year ever, it means that you can also have your best year ever. Because when you bring value to people, the opportunities for you to truly shine and build value and build wealth and freedom and flexibility just go up in truly extraordinary ways. So the best year ever, what can your members do a year from now that they can't do today? One of the most important questions to ask, because that question fundamentally gets at progress. Second question, what would make this year or the 12 months somebody spends in your community the most memorable year of their lives? Exaggerate, figure it out, explore, think about that experience that is absolutely epic. Another great way of getting at someone's best year ever is, what does a day in their life look like a year from now? Not only what are they able to do a year from now that they're not able to do today, but what does that day in their life look like when you can make something that concrete? So if you can get really specific, then you can look at what have they accomplished and who have they met? Hopefully, who have they met in your community? And finally, what experiences have they had? Skeptics amongst this group might be saying, well, those aren't realistic. The best year ever is not designed to be realistic. It is designed to create aspiration. And when you can start to move the story forward, you are able to get people closer and closer to that best year ever. When you do this right, you are able to help people see what's possible, and especially what's possible when they are surrounded by people on the same path. I want to show you some examples. Empower Men is a membership designed for men to be able to dedicate themselves to upgrading their health, wealth, and their freedom. So for them, their members' best year ever is achieving every strength goal they have coming into the year. So not just one, not just two, every one. Their members will achieve financial freedom and do at least one thing they didn't expect to be able to afford. And finally, a year of their best year ever, that person at the end of their year won't even be able to recognize the person at the beginning. As Empower Men as a community achieves this on behalf of their members, what are they able to do? Well, they're able to inspire 100,000 men all around the world to commit to personal development. And they are able to have 1,000 partners generate $2,500 a month in passive income. For them, that is what it looks like for their members to have their best year ever, and as a result, for them to have their best year ever as well. Guaranteed Goals by Jon Acuff. Unsurprisingly, this is a membership for achieving your goals, and specifically for people looking to fail-proof their professional or personal goals. What is their best year ever? For their members, that their members will achieve at least one of their stretch goals they didn't think was possible before. As a result of that, they'll add 5 new stretch goals as they embrace this framework. Finally, they'll bring guaranteed goals to 10 people in their own lives and attract new members in. Somebody doesn't necessarily have to join guaranteed goals, but if every member is helping other people in their lives achieve their goals, the impact of guaranteed goals expands exponentially. They're able to triple their membership and 5x the engagement of that 3 times higher number of members. They are focused on having their members invite at least one new member, but obviously to hit some of those goals and have their best year ever, it's going to be more than that. So how are they building that into the culture of the community? And then lastly, this is kind of fun, they'll have time to write their next bestseller. So as a community runs itself and you get that extraordinary engagement, you as the host of that community, you as the digital business owner, has the ability to spend more time on the things that you truly love and the things that give you extraordinary energy. Another great one, Homeowner HQ. This is for people who are going through their first home build or their first home renovation. And as you could probably imagine, human beings in transitions, building or renovating a home, that's a big one. For their members, what is their best year ever? Well, they'll complete their home renovation feeling like they could be an HGTV star. They'll come in on budget and avoid common pitfalls. Their members' best year ever is that they end the year and end their projects with their key relationships still intact, that they feel massively accomplished and are ready to do it all over again. If this basically becomes something where a challenging process because they're surrounded by people who are on the same path, led by experts who know what they're doing, it changes lives. And as Homeowner HQ changes lives, guess what happens? They're able to unlock their best year ever by doubling or tripling the number of smooth home renovations that members of their community are having, and then they're able to work less and create more value and ultimately build the life that they want. So hopefully you hear the specifics in here that aren't just platitudes about millions of dollars, but really show you step by step, focusing in on your ideal member, delivering to them their best year ever, and then being able to utilize and harness that for bringing in new members interested in the same thing. Here's another example. Thrive and Serve is for 6-figure entrepreneurs ready to level up with ChatGPT. For Thrive and Serve's members, what is their best year ever? Number 1, they are shocked by how much more efficient they can be using ChatGPT. They overcome impossible challenges in their business through what they learn in Thrive and Serve. And they save money and grow revenue faster because they aren't doing the same set of manual tasks. And then for Thrive and Serve, if they're able to get these members amazing results, they're able to get their members the best year ever, they can become the AI source for 6-figure entrepreneurs. Definitely is a candidate for best year ever. And they're able to double revenue with this paid membership. Also pretty great. Finally, in Gold Comedy, they bring together women and non-binary people who are aspiring to be their funniest selves. What is their members' best year ever? They proudly pitch their first pilot. They laugh out loud every day because of the relationships they make in the community. And they take risks on stage and get a standing ovation by staying true to themselves. Sounds pretty great. That's the whole point of why we are here. why these are incredibly profitable people magic businesses is because only through people magic can you get these kinds of results. It's awesome. And so for Gold Comedy, as they are able to create the best year ever for their members, what are they able to do? Well, double members in the community, especially the ones who contribute. And then they're able to launch a sold out showcase at the biggest venue that they can find and fund. So concrete, push it a little bit further than potentially is quote unquote realistic. That is the power of your best year ever. Now we've got your ideal member. We've got those ideal members' best year ever. Now we're ready to put these two things together into a pitch. And in the next module, I'm going to show you exactly how to create the best pitch for you to be able to start to invite in your founding members and grow from your founding members to a thriving community of people excited to be a part of your people magic. Thanks for tuning in to People Magic Profit, a 9-part series where I show you exactly how to build the most profitable digital community membership by creating people magic. And if you want more, I have got a podcast, also called People Magic, where we do a deep dive of all of the topics I've covered in this masterclass. Head on over to Mighty Networks, where we have got a free trial waiting for you. Until next time, I'm Gina Bianchini, and thanks for being a part of People Magic Profit.